Look closely. I am the Four of Swords, and if I appear in your love reading, it usually means one thing. Something between you has gone quiet. Not peaceful. Quiet. You text less often. Conversations get shorter. No one asks, "Where is this going?" Nothing dramatic happened, but the movement is gone. In my light side, this pause is necessary. After arguments, after heavy conversations, after disappointment. Sometimes a relationship isn't ending, it's recovering. I show distance without a breakup. People step back not because everything is lost, but because they are trying to understand themselves. With me, you finally get a chance to look at the relationship without emotional noise. Calmly, clearly, honestly. Sometimes I literally stop you from making a mistake, from walking away too fast, from saying something you cannot take back, from making decisions you would regret later. I am also about inner work. The moment when someone starts asking difficult but honest questions. What do I really want? What no longer works for me? Why am I still here? Very often I show recovery after a breakup, a time when the heart is simply not ready for a new story yet. And that is normal. Sometimes I reduce tension inside a relationship. After emotional storms, things become quieter. No drama, no swings, just calmer. And I often prepare the next stage. After my pause, people sometimes return to each other differently. Sometimes they finally have the conversation they avoided. Sometimes the relationship changes its form, but there is something important most people don't realize. A pause like this can heal, or it can slowly create distance. In my shadow, distance appears without explanation. One of you closes off, stops sharing, stops explaining what is happening inside. Very often, initiative disappears. No one texts first, no one suggests meeting, no one talks about the future anymore. Instead of conversation, there is silence. The issue is there, but nobody names it. Sometimes feelings don't disappear, they just stop being expressed. Everything feels calm. Too calm. I also show avoidance of an important conversation. Both people know it needs to happen, but neither starts it. And I often represent passivity. The relationship doesn't end, but it doesn't move forward either. Sometimes I show a partner stepping back. Replies become slower, the tone becomes colder. Distance grows, and you don't know, is this a pause or the beginning of the end? I can point to emotional exhaustion, when someone simply cannot invest the same energy anymore. Sometimes there is loneliness inside the relationship. Officially, you are still together, but closeness is already gone. Often the connection gets stuck between stay and leave. The decision exists, but no one says it out loud. After pain, someone may become afraid to open again, and chooses silence instead of closeness. And if the pause lasts too long, it turns into distance. Then the relationship ends not because of conflict, but because nothing moved anymore. So my question is always the same. Is this time to recover or the moment when you already started drifting apart? I am the Four of Swords. Sometimes I save relationships from breaking, and sometimes I show that love has already stopped. You just haven't admitted it yet.